How to manage your to-do list when everything seems urgent and equally important. Do you ever look at your to-do list and feel like everything is important? Everything is screaming for your attention at the same time. Every task feels urgent. Every email feels important. You don't know where to start with. So you either do everything at once or freeze and do nothing at all. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. So in this episode, let us cut through the noise, prioritize what really matters, and finally take control of that overwhelming to-do list. Welcome to the Minute Mastery Podcast, a conversational productivity and time management podcast where busy authors and entrepreneurs are inspired to create time for what truly matters. I'm your host, Ngozi Edema. I'm a time management coach, writer, and entrepreneur. Here, you are encouraged to turn your minutes into milestones and to create at least 1 hour a day working on your goals without feeling overwhelmed. And since you are here, I thought I'd let you know of a storybook to gift your favorite kids. Once upon a time, and they lived happily ever after. Children love those phrases. I love them too, and I suspect you may love them too. As a mom, I've spent hours reading and listening to my children read their favorite stories, and now I write stories too. Here is one of them you may want to check out. The Proud Sunflower. It is the story of Princess Sanzu, the Sunflower Princess, a princess loved by all, but who got into trouble. Within the pages of The Proud Sunflower, you encounter what real beauty is. Your kid will love the beautiful story and powerful illustrations. The Proud Sunflower serves as a gentle reminder that we all need to stand on the shoulders of others to succeed. So, read this story with your little ones and allow it to illuminate the universal language of empathy, forgiveness, and personal growth. The Proud Sunflower is a top book of parenting, morals, and responsibility, and it's available on the Kindle store and on paperback formats. Excellent for beginner readers. Click in this episode show notes or in the description on YouTube to order yours. And check out my other storybooks to read with your kids, or gift a child a storybook if you do not have kids of your own. Every season of my life has been very busy, with me working myself so thin that I can hardly breathe. I remember as a young mom, I thought everything deserved my attention, saying yes to every invitation, answering family calls the second they came in, replying to messages instantly, and chasing every new idea that popped up. The result? I was always busy, making very little progress on the things that truly mattered. One of the best pieces of advice I got during that season was simple: write it down. When I started writing tasks down, I realized not everything had the same weight. The practice gave me space to pause, to reflect, and to choose what really deserves my attention. Writing soon became my safe place, a tool that calms me down in the midst of the chaos. To-do list is a very powerful tool, but it can also become an overwhelming one too. So, how can you make yours work for you without overwhelming you? Try these 5 steps to manage your to-do list. Step number 1, brain dump everything. Well, for this step, I really recommend using pen and paper, because while I use both digital and paper to write my to-do list and to plan what I need to do, I strongly recommend using paper and pen for this step. And here is the reason. Science actually backs this up. Researchers have found that when we write with pen and paper, we engage more parts of our brain compared to typing on a keyboard. Writing by hand improves memory, increases focus, and helps us process information on a deeper level. Think about this. When you write something down physically, you are not just recording it, you are encoding it. Your brain is saying, this must be really important. That is why handwriting your to-do list makes it easier to retain, to recall, and to act on it later. So, even if your list feels overwhelming at the moment, start somewhere. Grab a pen, jot it all down. Watch the fog clear out. This simple technique of slowing down and writing things brings calm in the midst of the chaos, and it helps you to see everything in one piece, making prioritizing what is important easier to identify later on. And if you're not sure where to begin, I've created a simple tool. It's my daily planner for creatives that you can print out and start using right away. It is designed to help you brain dump, prioritize, structure your day with intention. And it's completely free. Just head over to this episode's show notes to grab your copy and start creating with clarity and with intention. Step number 2, sort using the Eisenhower Matrix. So what is the Eisenhower Matrix? It's a simple 4-quadrant decision-making tool named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who famously said, what is important is seldom urgent, and what is urgent is seldom important. He was known for being incredibly productive, very organized man, and this matrix helped him and now millions of others focus on what truly matters. So here's how it works. Imagine a box divided into 4 squares. On the top left corner, you have the urgent and important. That is your do section. On the top right, you have your not urgent but important. It's your plan section. Then on the bottom left, urgent but not important, is the section that you should delegate. A section that does not really require you to do the tasks. You can ask someone else to do. You can outsource it. The bottom right, not urgent, not important. Consider deleting whatever is in that section. That is it. 4 categories that help you stop reacting to everything and start responding with intention. So take your list, the one you did when you brain dumped in step 1. Group them into these 4 quadrants. And watch as overwhelm disappears almost immediately as you begin to discern not everything is worth your time. Step number 3, identify one thing. Your one thing. Ask yourself, if I only did one thing today that will help me move forward, what will it be? I mean, this doesn't mean that you're only just going to do one thing today, but you're just identifying just one task that if you do that task today, it's going to make you feel good about yourself. And that is very important. That dopamine rush, that's excitement that comes when you tick a box and said, I've done what I needed to do for today. We all want to feel good about ourselves. So choose your one thing that will make you feel good about yourself. And it forces clarity and stops you from chasing busy work. So you know exactly what is going to make you happy for today if you commit to doing. Step number 4, time block and badge. Instead of jumping from one task to the other, task switching. Set aside focus blocks of time for specific categories. Emails, creative work, meetings, errands. This reduces decision fatigue and creates momentum. So you know at this time, I'm doing just this one task. And when I'm done with this, I could move to the next task. That is the best way to do it. That's a very efficient way to do it, and it reduces overwhelm. Step number 5, reassess daily. Your priorities can change. Each evening or morning, review your list. Ask yourself what can be postponed, delegated, or dropped altogether. A flexible to-do list is a realistic one. Nothing is written on stone. If you complete your tasks today and see that what you previously considered to be urgent and important for tomorrow no longer fits that space, change it on your schedule and your to-do list and take it off completely. Beside these 5 steps that I just mentioned, you could also try these extra tips. Use deadlines. When something have deadlines, it helps you to complete. Use these deadlines wisely. Artificial deadlines can motivate action without creating panic. So once you give yourself and set some standards for yourself and say, this task, I want it to be finished by so day, it helps you to complete. Then color code or label tasks by category, work, family, and personal. This helps you to see balance. So when you're spending so much time on one area of your life and one other area is suffering, when you color code these things, you are able to see from a glance where you're actually spending your time and where you need to tweak things a little bit so that one aspect of your life does not suffer. And Limit your daily list. Tip number 3, limit your daily list. Aim for just 3 to 5 tasks a day instead of 18 or 20 like I used to have on my to-do list. Before we wrap up today's episode, I want to invite you to something special I've been working on. It's the Breakthrough Series Masterclass. This masterclass is designed for entrepreneurs, authors, and creatives who feel stuck in circles of procrastination, perfectionism, or self-doubt. You know the circle. You've got big dreams, but something always gets in the way. Waiting for the perfect time, tweaking endlessly, or feeling like you're not good enough to start. In this series, I will walk you through how to identify and overcome the habits that keep you stuck. Build momentum with simple, repeatable systems. Replace overwhelm with clarity and excuses with daily action. And here is the best part. It's not just another lecture. It's going to be an interactive, practical masterclass where you walk away with strategies that you can apply immediately. So if you're tired of letting procrastination and perfectionism run the show and you are ready for a real breakthrough, I want you there. Spots are limited, so head to this episode's show notes and register today. Let's move from delay to daily action together. When everything feels urgent and equally important, remember, not everything truly is. By writing it down, prioritizing with intention, and focusing on your one thing, you move from overwhelm to clarity. So here's your challenge. Tonight, do a brain dump. Use pen and paper, then circle your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. You'll be amazed how much lighter and how much focus you feel. And while you are here, remember to grab your free daily planner for creatives and save your spot in the upcoming masterclass. Thanks for tuning in to the Minute Mastery Podcast. If you have found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who could use more time in their day, and remember to subscribe and leave us a review. Until next time, you are in control of your time and you've got this.